Hello there, I am Kyle Sasser, a Tampa Bay native and a local realtor, and this is Great Homes Tampa Bay, the show about the real estate market and all points Tampa Bay. So today's question is, what is the first step when buying a house? So many people, when they're buying a house, either if it's their first time or if they have purchased many houses, always a little unsure on where to start. Do you start with trying to get financing? Do you start looking on Zillow, start weeding through thousands and thousands of houses, seeing what you like? Do you talk to a realtor? Do you talk to a friend? No one's ever really sure where to start. Today I'm going to answer the question with where is the best place to start if you're buying a house. And the answer is a realtor. So obviously I am a realtor, so you might think I'm a little biased. But a realtor's overall job is as project manager for real estate transactions. So you want to get one involved as soon as possible. A lot of people think that a realtor just shows up, opens doors, points out the living room, here's the kitchen, oh, here's a bedroom, and drive people around showing houses all day. And while that is just a little bit of what we do, a great realtor can help the entire real estate transaction run very, very smoothly for all parties involved. So it's important to get one involved as early as possible. Let me give you a great example of a benefit of involving me in your real estate transaction as soon as possible. So most people think that they have to go and look at 60 houses, comb through thousands and thousands of listings on Zillow or Trulia, and that's just not the case. It's literally my job to know both people who buy homes and the homes that are currently on the market. So what I like to do is I like to sit down either in person, which is preferable, or via phone call with out-of-state clients or people who just their schedules doesn't line up, where we can do it face-to-face. And we basically sit down and we have a conversation about what you want your life to look like in this new house. A lot of people get hung up on the bedrooms and baths, the square footage, and the prices. And while those are very important criteria and definitely not to be ignored, I found in my experience that most buyers find their long-term happiness when they buy the best house that fits the lifestyle that they want. So if you really love dining out or have a particular social club that you're a part of, buy a house that's close to that where you can partake of that as much as possible. If you like playing golf, live near a golf course. If you like boating, be sure to live, about 5 to 10 minutes from where you usually go boating. By building your life around what you like to do versus, trying to maximize price, bedrooms and baths, it's really going to give you a much higher quality of life. Now that said, if sheer square footage per dollar amount is your number one resource, then this initial consultation will figure that out as well. And we can definitely set the criteria to match that. Another question I usually get whenever I start talking about this is, well, I can set up my own Zillow searches that's going to send me the results that I want anyway. And it's true, Zillow does offer quite a few options now for buyers to have automated emails sent to them. There's two reasons why a search that a realtor can prepare for you is much better. One is there is a lot more criteria that I have the option of implementing on the search, all the way down to differentiating between houses that have garages and don't, and then separating that out into houses that have garages and houses that have carports. And then let's say you want a carport, I can set we only want to look at houses with 3-car carports. So a very specific example, and I've never actually implemented that search, but it's there. And that differentiation and functionality is very fine-grained, and I can get very fine-tuned. If you're looking in communities, I can separate out units that have pools on the property or pools on the community. I can limit the search results by HOA fees. I can, only show communities that allow pets, condos, single-family homes with mother-in-law suites. The amount of detail that the MLS has is absolutely staggering. So the search results that I will send to you, it does initially start very broad. I work with my clients to narrow that down to a very select handful that I am fairly certain that they're going to fall in love with. Most of my statistics when I'm working with buyers, we start off with about 70 to 150 properties on the initial rough search. We go through, we have a conversation about what they liked and didn't like about these various properties. We end up with a list of about 20 to 25 pretty good candidates. And then out of those, we pick the top 7. We go and look at those 7, and 9 times out of 10, my buyers will fall in love with one of those 7 properties. We'll put an offer in, get that contract accepted, and the buyer will end up with a house that they absolutely love. So again, getting a realtor involved as early in the process as possible is fine. I've worked with some clients for 3 years, 2 years. I certainly don't mind putting that time investment in. It's honestly part of the job. And like I said, being a realtor is basically project managing real estate transactions. So, they're big, they're complicated. Making that process as easy as possible is one of the things that I'm very good at and pride myself on. So the answer to what's the best first step if you're looking to buy a home is hire a great realtor. If you would like help buying or selling your home in the Tampa Bay area, I'd be happy to help you. You can reach me at kyle@sassergroup.com. Thanks for tuning in.